Hello everyone, welcome to another video. This is a very important video. So many people ask us to make a video on EUROPASS CV, and here is the video. First of all, let me tell you about myself. I'm Usman. I'm an Erasmus Mundus scholar. I'm from Pakistan. I won Erasmus Mundus scholarship last year, and since then I am sharing my experience with people. I have helped multiple students who won scholarships this year, and when they text us then they won scholarships, it's a moment of pride for us. So that's a brief introduction of me. Let's jump into the topic of EUROPASS CV. First of all, I want to clear this confusion. What is the difference between CV and resume? Let me tell you that there is no difference. Some people say that CV is for people who have more work experience, and resume is for the people who have experience of less than 5 years. But it's rubbish, and there is no such defined definition of resume and CV. Both are treated as the same thing. Just you have to list your life according to the situation. That's all. If you are applying for a job, then the CV or resume is a very different thing. And if you are applying for a scholarship or academic thing or anything related to academics, then CV is going to be very different. And also, let me tell you that the length of CV also doesn't matter. Specifically in academics, length of CV really doesn't matter. One person with a CV of 7 pages can win scholarships, and one guy with a CV of one page can win scholarships. It really depends how you write things, how relevant your CV is to the program you are applying. Everything depends on the relevancy, that how your profile is relevant to the program and how you write everything in the CV. These are very important things. I will explain all of these points on my PC screen. We are going to jump into my PC screen and we will make a complete CV, a complete Europass CV on my PC screen. But I hope your confusions about resume and CV things are cleared now. In this video, we are going to discuss more about academic CVs, not about CV for jobs. Although I got my first job on LinkedIn and how I got my job, I have made a complete video. You guys can watch that video too, that how I got my job. So now we'll jump into my PC screen and I will share a detail of my experience, how I made my CV on Europass. By the way, my CV helped me won the scholarship, actually 3 scholarships. And now we help many students review their CVs and help them making their CVs. By the way, you can also go through our platform, Scholars Avenue, which we have created to help students to find scholarships. You just go through our platform, you will find latest scholarships, and you can also ask us on our platform about our services. We offer different services about resume, about letter of motivation, about letter of recommendations, etc. Students also consult us for their dream of foreign education, and we are helping students. So if you have some doubts, you can also reach us on our platform, Scholars Avenue, in our services section. Now you can see that we are on my PC screen. You just need to search Europass CV. By the way, I will give the link of this website in the description of this video. Just click on the link, you will be on this website. By the way, going into the detail of the Europass CV, I first of all want to tell you guys that how which are the important points we have to keep in mind while making our CV. So CVs must be technical, like you should write in a technical language and not in a childish language, that I achieved this. It's not like that. And CVs must be relevant to the course you are applying. This is the most important thing I talked before also. So also a description of duties. You should not write that you have done this. You should write these things in your letter of motivation, not in CV. You should write what you have accomplished, both of the things in your letter of motivation also and in your CVs. That is gonna differentiate you from other of candidates, that almost everyone is writing that they have done this and this. But it's not important what you have accomplished in an internship, in your job, in your degree. These are the important things. So also write your accomplishment that I talk, and also write numbers, that how many people you led. For example, you were working in a team of 5 people, then you led 5 people. So write in numbers, you led this number of people, you have done this many projects and this, and list all the projects. Now we are gonna make a Europass CV. That's all. Just log into the website, click on this, and you will be on Europass CV. And if you don't have your account, create an account, and that's all. You will just give your data and this, and you will create an account. It will they will send you an email, and and you just need to verify, and then you can log in. And now, by the way, I already have an account, so I will first of all log in my account. So now, as you can see that I have just logged in. It's just a dummy account I have created, so I know I don't want to make an authorization. So this is the first window you are going to see. You can start from create my profile. Just enter all the data, all the things that you are asked to do it. For example, English, it's English. Select the format is okay. Your first name, for example, in my case, my first name is Mohammed, and I can write Usman, and there. That's it. From gender, it's male, and from date of birth, I can select my any random date. For example, 2004, just the random dates, and then you can just set in the my nationality is Pakistan, so of course, and then I will just go with my email ID. Yeah, so this is just the dummy numbers. Just I'm just entering the any dummy numbers here, and you can just, for example, your country, and that's all. And this is how you're gonna work. So I can select country, and for example, just this, and stay enter, and then add your work experience. I'm just, for example, adding site engineer, and this is just to make an account, write everything in detail. By the way, I'm just showing you guys how to make it. So employer, for example, Aramco, and city is like the mom, maybe the mom is Saudi Arabia, by the way. And Saudi Arabia, just like a dream companies. If you know, Aramco is one of the biggest companies in the world with a lot of money, I would say. So you just need to write a lot of your you just need to write everything here, that what you have achieved, what you have done. So write everything here. For example, I'm going with this, and then we'll go to the next, and this is how we are gonna just fill it. And after filling the form, after making the profile, I will be with you on making CV. So as you can see that I've just completed my profile. It's not a complete, basically 60% of the profile, and I've just uploaded a random picture over here. And now I'm gonna tell you guys that how to make a complete CV after this. So now we'll go to this section, and here is the section create a CV. And just click on this, start from the profile, that profile we have created. And after that, we'll create from continue, and this is how we are gonna make our CV in detail. So first of all, you should a CV should have gender. It's not mandatory that you should have, but it's better to have. Your date of birth is mandatory, and it's better to have your nationality. And if you have your CV, if you have your email here, it's very important. You should have your email, you should have your contact number, and you should have your address. But address is also not that important in academic CVs, but it's better if you have. So now after that, we have to make a complete CV, and we can go to the next. Do you want to edit information before creating your CV? Yes, I do want to edit all the information. There are many things that are missing in my profile still. So here you can add. So here you can add and subtract anything. Here you just need to click, and you can edit your name, your first and second name. About me, here you can just add the bio. Maybe your bio is like enthusiastic about structural engineering research, or anything, a line or two lines at max about yourself, about your interest in the field. So not more than that. So for me, like, it's like just a random line, I am a civil engineer. But it's you should have a very good line here. But for me, it's just a random CV, so I'm making like this. So you should not attach your there is no need of attaching your social media on an academic CV. So this is how the first portion is clear, where you have your information. But I would also say that there is no need to add bio line. These things are not mandatory in academic CV, and just adding to the length of the CV, they don't have any weightage. So it's important to note these things. The personal, so the personal information section is complete. Now we are gonna move towards the work experience and education section. And you can add your work experience section, for example, your occupation title, then you will add the company in which you were working. For example, it was your internship, then write an internship here, and then the country, then your duration, and if it's ongoing, then just select here it's ongoing still, and add all the things that you have accomplished during that internship or during that job. And that's all. If you want to add more details from which business sector it was, there is no need to add these details in your CV. So save this, and if you want to add more work experience, you can add just work experience, and you can add another experience of yours, like another internship or another job experience. So it's simple, it's very simple. It was like another that we have already done above. So for in education, it's similar, it's very similar. You can add your bachelor's, you can add your master's. By the way, there is no need to add your school education in your academic CV. There is no need to add your matriculation or your intermediate. They have no weightage in your scholarship selection for masters, at least. So if you're going for bachelor's, then it's important to write your intermediate and your matric. So so education only starts from bachelor. So that's all. I think you should write more details about this, and you can write these subjects and what you have accomplished in those subjects, just 3 to 4 lines, not more than that. So there is no need to add levels and these things. And just add and in this portion that what you have accomplished in the degree and which courses you have studied. Although the courses will be in transcript, just your major, that what was your major and what you accomplished in that major. And after that, we are going to add some new sections. You can see all the sections from here. We'll add language section, we will add digital skills, we will add communication skills and interpersonal skills, conferences and seminars, creative works, driving license. There is no need to add driving license. There is no need to add hobbies and interest like things. If you are adding interpersonal skills, then there is no need to add hobbies and things like this. There is no need to add if you have, by the way, honors and awards, something like this, you should add this thing also in your extracurricular experience. If you have leadership experiences, somehow you can merge honors and awards in leadership skills. If you have worked for any of the societies in your college, in your university, you should add in leadership experiences or networks and memberships. There is no need to add this section. Organizational skills, there is no need to add this section. You should add everything in leadership section. And projects, you should add projects. By the way, we can do one by one. So after that, there should be language skills. uh, your mother tongue is, for example, me, it's like Urdu. So I will add Urdu, and from other language it's like English. So you can add English. Oh, sorry. So for listening, for example, it's your C1. Sorry, C1, 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 C1. That's how the language is complete. And now we'll add another section of digital skills. All the softwares that know, you should add in this skill. For example, AutoCAD is a digital skill. For example, you add AutoCAD 3D or 2D, and the AutoCAD is here. And then you can add SAP, for example. All the softwares that you should add in this section. For example, you can add MATLAB, maybe MATLAB Simulink. All the skills that you should add in this section, and all the relevant skills, I would say, that which in which course you are applying, the skills must be relevant. So in this section, now we are done with the digital skills. We will add another section of leadership skills. In leadership skills, for example, you were the president of any society. For example, for me, like character building society, maybe, like things like this. So add all the achievements or the things you have done here, and that's all. If you have anything else, you can add like this here too. So this is how you can make all the CV. It's very easy, not that difficult. And if you don't find any section, you can add a name by yourself. For example, for me, it's very important to add all the semester projects. Then I can add semester projects, maybe. Semester projects. So everything that you have done in your semesters must be here. So you should add things like this. For example, if you had a semester project of one of your course, for example, if you had a semester project on hotel automation, just say, and just write the title of your semester project, and uh, explain that what you have accomplished in that project here, and that's all. You are good to go. And in a similar way, we can make a complete CV. I can explain you guys that how you should organize your CV. Like, if you have work experience and you are not a fresh grad, then you should start with your work experience, then your education, and then your language skill, then digital skills, and then it comes towards your final year project or your projects, all the technical projects that you have done. And then you can also make a section of your personal projects, like for example what you have done in community services, or you can make a section of community services that we have made here. You can go to others and just make a section of community services. If you have any work in community services, then things like that. But first of all, there must be work experience, then education, then your digital skills, then your language skills, then your final year projects or your thesis, and then your semester projects, then all the extracurricular activities. um, I told you guys that the length of CV doesn't matter. Academic CV can be of 1 page, can be of 7 pages, can be of 8 pages. I have seen people with 7 or 8 pages of CV and they got acceptance. And also I have seen some people with a CV of 1 page and they got acceptance. So length of a CV really doesn't matter. This is how you can make. And then we'll go to the next section. And before you continue, please fill the mandatory red in, just for example, blah blah blah, blah. Just go to this, and your CV is ready. You can select any template from here. I am, if you ask me, I would go with this template. It is very simple and it's very readable template, so just go with this and your CV will be very good, I would say. And so that's how you can just make your CV. And now we can download our CV, Muhammad Usman, and it's a title of CV, and that's blah, the CV is here. So that's my CV, and this is how you can also make your CV. And it's very easy. And by the way, if you want to adjust these spaces, you can also just import it into the Word, and there will be some adjustment, and you can adjust the sizes in the gaps. Now I will show you guys what should be the headings and how a good CV should look like. No, as you can see that it's a very good template that I followed and I got acceptance. It's very good. Like I just added my nationality, my gender, and email, and I'm my LinkedIn account, the link of my LinkedIn account. Then I added my home address, and then I added my picture. Then I added my job title, internships. I added just one internship, and then I added my education, and then I added further education. You can list all the online courses here. And then I added another section with a title of research and practical experience, and I added my undergraduate thesis, and also added all of my semester projects here. Maximum you can add it 6 to 7 projects, not more than that. And then I added a section of publications. I added one of my publications here. I added conferences and seminars which I attended, and then I added language skills, then I added my digital skills, then I added my personal projects. I am a YouTuber. I added that how YouTube has helped me to improve my speaking skills and all that thing, that how YouTube helped me actually to collaborate with people and things like this. If you have such projects, do mention these projects. And then I added volunteer and social experiences in my work. Then I added management and leadership experiences. I have been president of multiple societies, so that's why I added. And then I added networks and memberships, and then I added honors and awards, and then I added interests and hobbies. This was my CV, and it was around 4 to 5 pages, and it helped me win this scholarship. So you can also win the scholarship with this strategy. So I think that's all for this video, and if you need any assistance, you can reach us on my Instagram account. And that's all for the video. And if you're still watching this video, just comment in the video scholarships with Usman, so that I know how many people are sincere with themselves.